so mean. Good Lord, man, shit, it ain't what it seems. Got nice clothes, late night shows, boogie down at the bar, fiddle tunes and homemade booze, but it always goes too far. Shooting pool, crack a jack, take off now and don't look back, but hey, don't you wanna play? Hold on, sugar, why you look so sad? Come on now, mama, ain't nothing here so bad. You got fast cars, movie stars, party on down the street with Mary Jane, good cocaine, plenty down there to eat. You can double down, throw some dice, you can take off now, don't think twice, but hey, don't you wanna play? Baby, come on. Tell me where you wanna go. But baby, I don't work down there anymore. No, I don't. Getting late. Come on now, mama, don't you hesitate. Grab my hand, well we land. I got the champagne. We can knock it back, get on track, jump on, ride this thing. Double down, roll the dice, take off now, don't think twice. Hey, don't you wanna play? Say hey.
What's going on, ballers? Welcome back to AWA Wiffle Ball regular season 2022. Pilots at Enforcers. It's going to be a good one. Let's get it.
And that's deep. That has a chance. Gone. Air ball to Jake. Play from Jake Oliver. Deep. Gone. Deep. Gone. Walk off. Thomas. Deep. Gone. Oh! Peter makes a great with the first. What? Peter McNeil.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to AWA Wiffle Ball 2022. We have the Pilots at 6-6 facing the Eastern Enforcers at 8-7. Looking at the away team today in the Pacific Pilots, the whole squad is here. Brad McGinnis will arrive a little late today, but DJ Oliver will be on the mound. New rule change: speed limit has been lifted to 59 miles per hour, so DJ Oliver will have a little more success on the field today. Looking at the home team in the Eastern Enforcers, we also have the full squad today. The first game so far this season where all active members are playing. Quick change: Brock Playoffs will be playing in the 4 spot. Chase Winkler has been promoted to the 3rd hitter in the lineup, and look for Josh Gradwell, the 2nd pitcher for the Enforcers, to continue his immense success, his rookie campaign. You good, Jake? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to AWA Wiffle Ball 2022. Today we have the Eastern Enforcers as the home team. Jake Oliver will be on the mound facing his brother DJ Oliver. And one thing's for sure, this will be the best pitching duel we have all year. Jake Oliver, his pitching has been clicking all year, but he really started to come into his own on the batting side of things. Hit his third home run in as many games to kick off his MVP campaign. He's only missed 1 week so far, and his team was winless without him.
Brad can't make it.
Okay. Just heard that Brad McGinnis for the Pilots will not be here tonight. Can you, hey Mark, can you tell those two that Brad won't be here tonight? Here we go, the first pitch on the 65-degree day here in Edmonds, Washington. Here we go. High. 1-0. Barely misses inside at 55 miles per hour, 2-0. Nicks the top of the zone for Jake's first strike of the game. Hey Jake, do you want to go to this side a little bit, just not in front of that camera out there? Or Josh, sorry. No, not you, yeah. Yeah, can you pitch to the other side of the mound, please? Yeah, please. Yeah. Yeah, huh? 3-1. And that's in play to the shortstop, Drew. And Keaton's in there with a hit. Keaton McKay a little banged up on the run.
That's good, DJ.
Keaton McKay has been an on-base machine, hitting in the 500s. And up steps DJ Oliver, brother of Jake Oliver.
Yup.
Missed high at 54 miles per hour. DJ Oliver has also been an on-base machine, but looking for his first home run of the campaign this year.
Yup.
Outside.
Good eye.
Low at 3-0. DJ Oliver, very patient hitter.
All you, DJ. Yup.
And outside.
We'll take it.
Walk for DJ Oliver. And the first inning is always a little troublesome for starting pitchers. Batter's a little more patient at the plate. Got to see what Jake's got. An upset silver slugger of last year's campaign, Mark Campanero. He loves those high pitches, 0-1. Quick 0-2 count on the 12-6 from Jake. Lays off of it. Mark this year, 5 home runs, 20 RBIs. His average has dipped a little, but still in the 400s. High again, 2-2. With better pitching, the averages across the league have been down this year. And that's outside. He works a full count here in the top of the first inning. Got him. Strike 3 at 56 miles per hour for the first out of the inning. Big strikeout there for the Pilots' best hitter. And up steps brother Josh Campanero, number 2 overall pick, 2020 draft from UW Bobble. And a curve that barely misses up high. 1-0. Hits the bottom of the zone. 1-1.
Let's go, Josh.
Little late. Oh, no pitch on the gun. 60.
Yep, there you go. Let's go.
1-1 the count still.
Come on, Josh. Let's get it, baby.
A little in front of that
Let's go, baby.
at 1-2. Got him, strike 3. And Josh swings at that inside pitch he loves so much. And up steps Keaton McKay, who has the only hit of the game thus far. A single that went to the shortstop. And after a base hit and a walk, Jake Oliver's done well to battle back and get 2 strikeouts in a row. We're looking at the MVP race to this point. It's got to be Alex Harden of the Western Wolfpack.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure they're doing that.
In there. Gabe Demir of the Central Cyclones, and number 3, Jake Oliver of the Eastern Enforcers. It's ball 1. Slow curve right there at 1-1. A little late.
All good, all good. Let's go, baby.
And Jake Oliver's now 1 strike away from getting out of this inning.
Yep.
2-2. Barely misses. Count full.
Let's go. Come on, baby. Keep on and get him going. Let's go. Come on.
Fouled back.
Baby, let's go.
Stays alive at 57 on the gun.
Let's go.
Got him. Strike 3 on the riser. And Jake Oliver strikes out 3 batters in a row.
Figure out the slot.
And the Enforcers will step to the plate.
That riser is nasty.
Jake Oliver will lead it off against DJ Oliver. The only thing holding DJ Oliver back from a Cy Young is the speed limit. We've raised it by 1 mile per hour.
Hold the man.
And here we go.
Go, Jake.
All right, dude, come on.
You've seen it. Let's go.
High exit velo there, 94 from Jake Oliver. It did not feel like 94. Does well to lay off. The high slider 1-1. Holds there 3-1 now. And that's inside. And both brothers walk each other in their first at-bats. Jake Oliver, one of the hottest hitting players in the AWA right now, after hitting 3 home runs last week. And this Enforcers lineup is a tall task for any pitcher. Inside, ball 1. And that is a foul ball. 2-1 count now. Drew Williams, the RBI leader. Swings at the high pitch. Count even now, 2-2. Drew Williams has hit multiple grand slams this year. Got him. Strike 3 at 58 on the gun. And that's 1 out away. We think we might be a knuckle curve right there, misses. Ball 1. Does not go. 2-0. Barely misses high at 3-0. And he misses 4-pitch walk to Chase Winkler and upsets Brock Playhouse, who leads the Enforcers with 5 home runs but did not have his best day last week. Brock Playhouse embodies the dingers are nothing mentality. Swings out of his shoes every pitch.
Yeah. Okay.
Low.
Okay.
1-1 count. And that's flared up and caught. DJ will get the out, but brother Jake and Chase Winkler will advance. So a productive out for Brock Playhouse, but there will be 2 outs away for the Enforcers, and up steps rookie Josh Gradwell. Barely misses there at 56. Josh Gradwell leads all rookies with 3 home runs on the year. Swinging over that one right there. The Enforcers drafted him for his pitching abilities. And a curve that made him do a little bit of a dance, but 2-1 the count. Three 3-1. And he misses. It's 4, right? 4, yeah. And that's a walk for Josh Gradwell. DJ had a base to give right there. Now the bases will be loaded for team captain Jake Oliver, and one of the hottest hitters in the AWA right now.
Flippy.
And it's a no pitch on the gun at 62. There we go. 59, it would have been a speed check, but no longer the case. 0-1 count. Another nasty pitch, 0-2. Barely misses the zone. 1-2 count. Got him, strike 3. And DJ Oliver, just like his brother, goes to K 3 straight batters after being in trouble. And we head to the top of the second, 0-0. We knew we were in for a pitching duel today. And DJ Oliver will lead it off after walking in his first at-bat. Jake Oliver on the mound, a little annoyed. A slow curve there that misses 1-0. One.
Mark, are you mic'd up? Yeah, I'm mic'd up.
A nice curve right there at 1-2 now.
Let's go.
Screwball.
Come on, baby.
Does well to fight that one off.
Let's go, DJ.
That would have been a strike.
Come on, baby. Yup. Good eye,
This
good
is
eye.
out there 2-2 now.
Come on, let's go, DJ.
And he swings at the high pitch. And that'll be a strikeout for brother Jake Oliver. And up steps Mark Campanero, who had who struck out his last at bat, a very uncommon feat for Mark Campanero. Mark thinks about it, but lays off of it for ball one. And that's a nice pitch there. That drop from Jake Oliver. 1-1. And that trailed inside on Mark, had him pop it foul. Makes the count now 1-2. Got him, strike 3. And Jake Oliver has Mark's number today. A nasty drop. And up steps Josh Campanero. In his second at bat, struck out in his first. That inside pitch has been his problem this year.
Let's go, let's go. Keep the inning going, let's go. Good eye,
And
good
lays
eye,
off
good
the
eye.
high slider. That'll make the count 1-1. A pitch that went right down Broad Street. 1-2.
Let's go, Josh. Come on, baby. Let's go.
And lays off the pitch that his brother struck out right before him. 2-2. And I don't even know what happened there. Off the knob, maybe? And you think it was the hand? Well, look at the replay booth. Did it hit your hand first? He swung. All right, so it's a strikeout or a pop-up.
Baseball move.
I don't know how we're going to score that.
Give me a strikeout.
Yeah. Tough play to score, but if it hit his hand and he swung, it would have been a strikeout. If it hit the knob, it would have been a pop-out. We'll see how they score it. Nonetheless, Jake Oliver, 1-2-3 in the second. And we head to the bottom of the second inning, 0-0. Strike one on a riser that looked very juicy. And he went 0-2. The enforcers definitely go into swing mode when you head to the second inning. And that's a grounder. And unfortunately, it hits the ball that was in play, kind of threw it off, but the first baseman went to go to make a play, and there was no one covering. So Drew probably would have been safe no matter what. And Chase Winkler steps in. And that is a foul ball. 0-1. And that's to the pitcher. And he gets the out at first. It was a force out for Drew, but Drew did some sort of dance. Nonetheless, that's 1 out.
Sure, we'll give it a try.
And a runner will advance to scoring position. Brock Blouse will step in. The signature Jimmy John's hat.
Jimmy John?
Jersey Mike, same thing. The pitch that looked pretty juicy. Ball gets stuck. 0-1. Unfortunate for DJ as that ball might have been a strike if Brock's arm wasn't there. 1-1. 2-1.
Just getting peppered out here.
Sheesh, my third time. And Brock Blouse loved that slider. 2-2 now.
What's the speed on that, though?
56. And Brock reaches it.
I don't know.
Don't know why Brock swung at that one, but he made contact. 2-2.
If you hit a ball like that, that'd be pretty crazy. It was so late. It was so late.
And that is deep, and that'll land for a single for Brock. And Drew will score. And Brock Blouse a stand-up double to give the Enforcers a 1-0 lead. Big for Brock Blouse, who really found himself in a slump last week. Nails him in the face for ball 1. Love to see it. Does well to lay off the ball. 2-0. 3-0. 1 out here in the bottom of the second. He misses there, and that'll be a walk for Josh Gradwall. And up steps Jake Oliver with 2 on, 1 out. This is low there, ball 1. The change up there, Jake got ahead of right there, evens the count 1-1. 62 on the exit velo. And a nice pitch right there, hit the outside of the zone. 1-2. High pitch does well to lay off of it. 2-2. And that is deep. It will not. Oh, and that's out of here. A ball that didn't think had enough, barely carried out. But it was to the deepest part of the field. It looked like it was at the end of the bat. Nonetheless, it will be 4-0 now Enforcers, who were the best hitting team last year in the AWA. And that is out of here. Back-to-back home runs as those sliders just hit a little bit too much of the zone. And Drew Williams will add on to his RBI, leading 24 RBIs. I believe his 7th home run of the year. He's been on a mission this year. 5-0 now the score for the Enforcers. Here's up Chase Winkler. A nasty pitch right there from DJ. And that's a hard hit ball to Mark. And that. Whoa! And that will be an out. He got him. Chase Winkler a little too casual. Yeah. It hit the net. Chase thought he was in.
Is this home plate or is this ground plate?
It hit the net. You know the rules. That's one way to get a guy out. I don't know if that's how I was going to do it, but Mark makes up for it. Might be easier just to score that as a ground out. And that's inside. 2 outs. And a pitch that might have been right over the plate, but Brock wasn't taking any chances there. 2-0. 3-0. And that might have been the pitch to hit for Brock.
God, can I ever get like an optimistic outlook?
Well, it's tough. It's tough when you, in between at bats, you sit in the dugout. Oh, and that's, he hits the shift perfectly.
Hey, we take what we can get around here.
Brock gets his second hit of the day, and he hit that right where anybody was away from the ball, just over the reach of DJ. He ball on. A nice swing there from Josh, but he evens the count 1-1. Lays off the high one. 2-1 count. Brock Blouse on at first. The score here 5-0 here in the bottom of the second. Enforcers in green, Pilots in yellow. Enforcers are 8-7, Pilots 6-6. Lays off the pitch right there. Josh will take his 3rd walk of the day. And upsets Jake Oliver, brother of DJ. Hit a 3-run home run in his last at-bat that I honestly didn't think was going out, but carried. And that's a shot to the shortstop, and he'll step on third for the out. And they get out of it 5-0. We head to the top of the 3rd inning. The Pilots need to rally here. Keaton McKay will lead it off. Ball that misses high. 1-0. He thought about it. Evens the count 1-1. Barely misses again on the screwball. High and inside, 2-1 count. Keaton McKay, who leads the Pilots in average. And a riser that hits the zone, evens the count 2-2. And fights off a pitch that would have been a strike. Got him, strike 3. And the Enforcers are 2 outs away from taking game 1. DJ Oliver will step in here. Pitch that's a little high. Ball one. And that's in play to Jake Oliver. And the pitcher will take it himself for the second out. And Mark Campanero becomes the last hope for the Pilots in game one. I think you throw it straight at the gun, it'll read a little bit. Ball one. Outside, 2-0. Never count the Pilots out. They led the league in walk-off comebacks last year. And that's a shot. It'll get past the shortstop. Mark's looking at two. He's going to lose the mic. Here, just go throw that off the side, yeah. Just, hey, Mark, just throw it on the table over there. It's fine. And Mark is on with 2 outs, and up steps Josh.
What are you talking about? We did 2.
And that is playable and caught for the out.
They weren't picked up yet.
The Enforcers take game one, a quick win for the Enforcers as we look for game two. Jake Oliver was dominant. And we head to game two. Enforcers go 9-7. Pilots fall 6-7. Hey, Jake, you want to put on that mic?
Okay.
Gotta mess with the luck, you know. It's on that table over there, yeah.
A lot of superstition.
Yeah, see, it's like, hey, if they lose with the mic on, now I gotta give it to you guys.
Yeah. The mind games.
Except, I don't know, whenever I give the mic to Alex, he hits like 5 home runs, so.
It's hard.
Yeah. It's like, it's different for everyone.
It's like his secret stuff. Does he pitch better too?
Yeah.
I hope so, because last week
He's just elite. Just an elite player.
Yeah.
The roids are really helping this year. The league mandated roids. That's a joke for anyone who thinks that's serious. Because I know there's people who are going to think that's serious. And DJ Oliver will stay on the mound in game two. It looks like they will be identical rosters or lineups in game two.
Are you the opposing team's manager?
And the Pilots are without Brad McGinnis here today, who would be their second option. We'll see in game three who will be on the mound as Jake sets up the mic.
Last time I wore this, I got shot.
Well, you know, now I gotta, you know, because, you know, they lost game one with the mic. Now I gotta, you know, even up the luck.
Can you? Oh, I should have done this.
See if you can drop it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, short.
sorry, short.
Yeah, put him at short.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. I got a lot of things on.
You got a lot going. I got a lot.
So we got some technical difficulties on the side. Despite only giving up 3 hits in game one, DJ Oliver pitched excellently. But that's how it goes in wiffle ball sometimes. 3 bad pitches can result in a game. And here we go. We're all set for game number 2. Brother versus brother, lead it off, and Jake Oliver versus DJ. Strike one, a 58 on the gun.
Oh,
Strike two, and DJ's ready to go here. Got him, strike three. And DJ might be playing a little angry after taking the loss in game one. Strikes out his brother in 3 pitches. But up steps Drew Williams, who hit a home run, a solo shot in game one.
I don't know how well it'll stay, but
That inside pitch DJ wants Drew swinging at. A nice pitch right there. Drew's not happy. Not happy with the call. Another inside pitch there, 2-1. Thinks about it. Count now 3-1. Does well to foul it off. Now the count is full. And that's flared up to the pitcher. DJ will call for it and get the out. That's 2 outs in the inning. And up steps Chase Daddy Hack Winkler. Enforcer's mindset this year has been swing out of your shoes. And that's what leads to all the runs they've scored this year. Ball one. Barely misses inside. That'll be 2-0 count. Hits him now, 3-0. And I think Chase was swinging no matter where that ball went. Missed it by a foot, but that's what we like to see. It's a good pitch to guess on. And that barely misses. That'll be a walk for Chase Winkler. Up steps Brock Blaze, who had 2 singles in game one.
Was a double?
Well, I don't have the scorers table over here, so. Barely missed. 1-1, fouls that back.
Ooh, shit, damn.
2-1 now. Brock Blaze has 5 home runs this year.
Oh, yeah.
A nasty drop there, 2-2. The count full. Brock thought about it, but laid off.
Way more focused on the movement of the ball. I do it by showing what pitching is going.
And Brock fights it off. That ball most likely would have been a strike. He did well to protect the plate there. As Chase Winkler will head back to first. Full count. He lays off of it and walks Brock Blaze. 2 on, 2 out, and up steps rookie Josh Gradwell. Nice swing there. Josh Gradwell has walked 3 times today. Barely misses.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez, that pitch is working today. 1-2.
He's gonna make me look silly.
And he lays off the pitch that he saw on his first pitch of this at bat. count, 2-2. And that's in play to Mark, and he will get Chase at third, and that's a good inning for the Pilots as they head to the bottom of the first. No runs come across. And Mark Campanero luckily took his time there, threw a strike to get Chase. And Keaton McKay will lead it off for the Pilots in the bottom of the first. Jake Oliver pitched excellently, no runs earned in game one, and a 3-run home run. Jake's been on a mission. And that's a strike. Jake thought he didn't have it. Jake apparently missing his spots but still painting corners. One and one. There's a slider right there.
Dude. Hey, it's all good. It's all good.
1-2 count.
Come on, baby. Let's go, Keaton.
Barely misses, 2-2.
Yes, sir. This is your freaking count, baby. Let's go.
And he's out in front of it. That's a fair ball. A nice try from Jake. But Keaton will advance. Seems like every time Jake's mic'd up, he's always on the ground. Hopefully it doesn't break. That's the second mic we've been through. And up steps brother, DJ Oliver. And that's a shot off the knee, Jake. Can't make the play.
Hey, let's go. Good hit. That boy.
Did he grab the wrong ball?
So he would have been safe either way. Yeah, I think it was.
Nonetheless, DJ's aboard and up steps Mark Campanero. Held back. Does well to lay off of it. 1-1. And that is a shot off the bat. 85 on the exit velo, and Keaton McKay will be safe. The runners will advance. They can advance on the. That's it though, because they were already running. And that is a single for Mark Campanero. He advances on the throw, but that'll be the Pilots' first run of the game. Mark was having a rough day up to that point against Jake, but he gets a little bit of revenge right there. 1-0 Pilots. And that's a slow hanger. Josh will be out at first, but he will score a run, a productive out. And Mark Campanero will advance to third, 2 outs. Was that 1 out? Sorry, 1 out. 1 out, and Keaton McKay finds himself back up. 2-0. And that is a slow curve, and that's over the head. Mark Campanero will score easily. And that's another RBI for the Pilots. Keaton McKay is aboard with an RBI single. 3-0. Pilots lead it. DJ Oliver singled in his first at-bat of this game. DJ catching his breath right here.
Sorry, we gotta wait for Tyler.
Oh, perfect.
Good thing we have Tyler here.
Yeah.
Is that 3?
That's 3, yeah. 1 out. 1 on. A slow curve right there. 55 miles per hour on the gun. 0-1. Fouled straight back on one of Jake Oliver's 7 pitches. Looked like the drop. Would have been a strike. 0-2. Misses low. And he fights it off. And what a play. He gets the out at second, a fielder's choice. And a play, I don't know why he was going to second, but it worked out for them. That's a tough play to make, but they do it. And that's 2 outs. Nice slide right there. 0-1 to Mark Campanero. 2021 Silver Slugger. If that pitch misses, Mark Campanero's all over it. Fouled back 0-2. Jake Oliver has been doing well at getting ahead in counts. Got him, strike 3. And Jake Oliver gets out of it, but not without damage. 3-0, Pilots lead it as we head to the top of the second. And so far, DJ Oliver versus brother Jake Oliver has been an elite pitching matchup. And up steps Jake Oliver to the mound. They look to reload on balls here.
There's like 3 back here.
Oh. Oh, we just scored.
Jake Oliver has a 3-run shot today, but did strike out in his last at bat. It was a 3-pitch from DJ.
Come on, baby.
Now it'll be low for ball 1.
How many did you get? I thought you got 1.
And that's a foul ball. Hit the Tropicana field tree. 1-1. This is outside there. 2-1. And that is a 1-hopper for Keaton, who grabs it. But that was a good right on the ball there from Jake Oliver, who gets ahead with a single. Was close to making the play. Keaton McKay, Golden Glove second baseman out there. One-handed it. That could have turned into a double if he was unable to stop the ball. And that's deep. And that's in play. And everyone's safe. That ball almost was a home run, but it hit right under that yellow home run line. So far, I think Jake's doing a good job at avoiding the mic box, hopefully.
Yeah, he did.
He did? Yeah, good. Love to see that. A little late on that. Strike 1 to Chase Winkler. 0-2. No outs here. Top of the second. Spikes. Ball there, wastes the pitch. 1-2. Hits the arm there a little high. And now he evens the count at 2-2.
Of course it happens.
Barely outside. Brings the count full. Gets him strike 3, and that's a big, 62 on the gun, never mind. A swing saver right there for Chase Winkler. Does well to fight it off.
Keep fighting. Let's go. 2-2.
Still full. Full count. And that's flared up, playable to the first baseman. Josh will make the catch and hold the runners. Jake does a little bit of a juke there, trying to get Josh thinking, but he will remain at second base. And up steps Brock Blayhouse, who's had DJ's Oliver number today. 1 out here, 2 on. Brock loves those sliders.
Love a slider.
Talking about cheeseburgers.
Fuck.
0-2. Got him, and it made him look a little foolish. That's a little bit of an embarrassing strikeout for Brock. So he heads to the bench. 2 outs now, 2 on for Josh Gradwall. And that's a big strikeout. "12-6 misses. A little late on the slow curve, 1-1. Slider. They're all the same. They're all the same thing. Right down the middle. We may as well start calling the slider a fastball.
There you go.
1-2. And the drop misses barely. 2-2 count. Barely misses high. Full count now to Josh. A little bit of a misgrip there. And Josh will walk for the 4th time today. Bases loaded, big spot here. And who up? None other than Jake Oliver. He had a 3-run home run, but since then has struck out. Facing his brother DJ here. Big spot, 3-0. Go-ahead run is on at the plate.
You
12-6. Barely misses, ball 1. Thinks about it, but misses. 3-0 count. And a 4-pitch walk to Jake Oliver, and that'll bring in a run. 1-3 here. The score now. The Forcers get their first run of game 2. Upsets the Grand Slam king, Drew Williams, who has 3 Grand Slams this year. And that's flared up, playable to the pitcher, and that's an out. Huge play from DJ Oliver, and he gets out of a bases loaded jam, gets away with only 1 run coming in. We head to the bottom of the second, 3-1. Pilots up. Josh Campanero will lead it off for the Pilots.
Hey, Josh, you're up. Oh, wait, really? Hey, Josh, you're up.
Okay. Take that. I guess you're up.
Slurve that barely misses the zone. Ball 1. One and one.
Oh, absolutely. Let's go, Josh.
Pitch that misses low. 2-1 count now to Josh. Swings at the high pitch there. 2-2. And that's playable. They're going to get a talk. What a play from Jake Oliver. And that could have been bad. A little bit of a miscommunication, and it appears every time I put the mic on Jake, he tries to break it, but somehow it's still intact, I hope.
He figures that's his job.
A little bit of a miscommunication, but they get the first out of the inning.
Pull it out there, man. Let's go, Keaton. That boy.
2-0 count now.
A couple of great eyes right there.
A little bit of a late swing there.
Off the bat there.
2-1 now.
Come on, Keaton. Yup.
Waste one there. 3-1 count.
Let's go, baby.
And that's right down the middle. Full count. And that ball sails high, and Keaton McKay is aboard. The full count walk. Steps DJ Oliver. Despite missing a week, DJ is up towards the top of the leaderboard in strikeouts this year.
Hey. Don't listen to that.
I meant pitching.
We don't need that, right?
Let me clarify. Pitching, that is.
No, we don't need that. Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like at the pile, like, dude.
No.
come on.
That's right.
Don't do my man like that.
I should probably say that stat when he's pitching and not batting, but
Get out of here, guys.
Sales inside 1-1. So low again, 2-1 now.
Come on, Jake, relax.
Does well to fight it off.
You gotta quit aiming it, just throw it.
Is it 1-2? Got him. Strike 3. That'll be 2 outs in the inning. Mark Campanero steps up. Had a big RBI earlier in this game. Misses that one right there. Mark's been going with a new bat, it seems like, every at-bat.
I still don't know which one's my favorite.
Yellow grip. Matches the Pilot's yellow. And that's a shot to Jake. And he's safe at first base on the run. I know, seriously. Jake thought about going 2, and that might have cost him getting Mark running to first. But Mark advances with a single, and brother Josh is right up behind him. 2 outs now. Still 2 outs. 3-1 the score here in the bottom of the second. Ball that would have been inside hits him nonetheless. Ball 1. And that is a nice hit from Josh Campanero. And Keaton McKay will score from second. Jake a little confused with what happened out there. It was far away, but that ball had a lot of curve on it. Score now 4-1 here. A nice pitch there for strike 1. Runners on the corners. One and one. And that is out of here. 3-run shot. Keaton McKay went down on the slider. And the score now is 7-1 here in the second. The Pilots' bats come alive. No pitch on the gun. Slow curve right there. 0-1 now.
Let's go, DJ. Come on, man.
A little of a breeze there. 1-1. For some reason that that looked fast, but that's 1-2 now the count.
Okay.
I was going soft earlier. I was 26.
What? Go, DJ.
Outside 2-2.
Come on, DJ. Let's go, baby.
I don't even know when it's going yet.
And gets him for strike 3, but not without some damage. 3-run shot from Keaton McKay. 7-1 the score now, and the Pilots have a chance at closing this game out here in the top of the third.
Starts off, huh?
Chase Winkler will step to the plate. Strike one. A nasty pitch right there, 58-02. Plays off. 1 and 2. Gets him strike 3, and that's a big out number 1 for the Pilots. We're 2 outs away. Up steps Brock Blehaus. And that is caught for an out. Brock doing a little bit of a bat flip there for a deep pop out. And the Pilots are now 1 out away from evening the series. Pilots looking to get back to 500 on the year. Their current record 6-7. Enforcers at 9-7. Race 1 high, ball 1.
Wear it like a man. Oh boy. Keep going. Beep. You need him?
Inside, 3-0.
Beep.
4-pitch walk to Josh Gradwell, who's turning into the king of walks. And up steps Jake Oliver, brother of DJ Oliver. Looking to do some damage here. He's got a 3-run home run today already in game 1. Right down the middle for strike 1. Holds up there. 1-1. One and 2 now. Fools him with the slider. Enforcers are now down to their final out. And that's in play to the pitcher. DJ throws the first for the out. And that'll be game 2. Pilots take game 2 in electric fashion, 7-1. Great pitching performance all around from DJ. Yeah. And we head to game number 3. Give it to Drew. They need some luck. We got Mark on the mound. Give it to Drew. Yeah, you want Chase? You gotta do Chase again?
I haven't gotten a hit today.
Hey, just know that it's either lucky for some and unlucky for some. Alex has like 20 home runs with it. So, hey Brock, help him slide it down his back. That's the best way to do it. And they set up for game 3, Mark Campanero, who needs to pitch here today. Usually Brad McGinnis of the Pilots is their starter. He's unable to make it today. And Mark Campanero will be the fill-in. A career 6 ERA. I said 6. I'm not totally sure. We can tell you later. I think it might be like 6.5, something like that. I'm trying to, unless we know I better go nicer than, As they're setting up the stats for game 3, if you're just joining us, the Enforcers took game 1. Now the Pilots took game 2, and we're headed to game 3 in a rubber match. Enforcers go to 7-7. Pilots at 9-8. Josh Gradwell will take the mound for the Enforcers. He has only given up 1 earned run. He was taken 3rd overall in the 2022 draft for his pitching abilities, and so far he's really showed out. It was a slow start to his career pitching-wise, but he is dialed in now. We'll see if the Pilots can hit him, where most teams are unable to.
Come on. Maybe I should. I think I am.
And here we go, all set for Game 3. So far, Games 1 and 2 have breezed by.
Jack, stop saying that. Every time you say that, we go to extras.
All I gotta say is that's just facts. This is the fastest first 2 games we've ever had.
What time is it?
7 o'clock.
Stop it. Stop it. You're lying.
I'm not. And here we go, Game 3.
Let's go, Keith.
That's a pitch inside, ball 1. Does not go, 2-0. A nice pitch right there from Josh. Got him, strike 3, and Josh Gradwell. Oh, never mind. Hopefully I read the future. Is it 2-2? 3-2 full.
Let's go, Keith. Yep.
Missed him, walked.
We take that. We take that. Let's go.
Walked Keaton McKay in his first at-bat in Game 3. And Keaton has been flirting with a 500 average all year. Fouled out. Strike 1. This is low, ball 1. Or ball 1-1. Two count now. See if that gives him a little magic here. High there, 3-2. And that is playable. Popped up to the shortstop, Jake Oliver, for the first out of the inning. And DJ Oliver will get his first look at Josh Gradwell. DJ Oliver was the first overall pick. Josh the 3rd in this year's draft. Misses high. It's going to be a ball there. And he's aboard. I think you might have broke the gun on that, so we'll just be going blind for the rest of this.
Oh, perfect.
You haven't gone over, so.
No, I stay at like 51. Mark's going.
Yeah, we might need to manual it, because I'd have to turn off the live to set it up, so we'll be fine. Fouled back, strike 1. Oh, 2.
Okay, let's go, Josh.
Does not go. Thought about it. 2-2.
Come on, Josh.
Got him. Strike 3, and that's 2 outs in the inning. Keaton McKay walked in his first at bat this game.
Let's go, Keaton.
Little behind that one, 0-1. Oh, 2.
Let's go, Keaton.
One that sailed on him a little bit. Wasted a pitch there. 1-2 now count.
That boy. Good eye.
Got him. Strike 3. And that will end the inning. Wait, the gun, is the thing working?
Yeah.
Oh,
That last one I think was 53.
huh, okay. Well, I just can't see it
I
then.
think some pitches it's
Did it
missing.
get
I
hit?
binked that.
Yeah, it's no longer saying connect on that thing, so.
Oh, it's yeah. It's
Almost
still
knocked
good.
it over.
Huh, okay. Well, yeah, is it too hard?
Probably not. Want a couple? Mark. Want a couple?
If you just do the count, maybe Brock can do the live for as long as he can and then, because he's the DH. Can you do that, Brock?
Stats.
Here comes Mark Campanero pitching here today. He pitched last year,
Pulled it out of the freezer.
and the only thing that prevented him from a chance at MVP was his pitching ability. He's got 2 pitches, the fastball and the eephus. We'll see if he's been working on some stuff in the offseason. So far, he hasn't really had to pitch that much. He has had 2 starts this year so far, though. One thing he does have working for him is, though, the batters do not know where the ball is going.
Neither does he. Good. Game time, baby.
Jake Oliver will lead it off. 0-0 the score here in the bottom of the first.
Go, Jake.
Aggressive or? Hey, you said
And he took aggressive very seriously. 0-1.
aggressive is strike.
Little high there. 1-1. And that is deep, and it doesn't have the power to get out, and it'll be caught 4 and out by Keaton McKay. 1 away. And if Mark can hold that slow top of the zone, entice batters to pop it out, Pilots could be okay. Throws away a broken ball. Drew Williams will step in here. This is outside there, ball 1.
Come set.
2-0 pushes him off the plate a little bit. Does not go. He's dancing in the box, 2-1. Or 3-0, sorry. And he misses low. 4-pitch walk to Drew Williams. And up steps Chase Winkler. 1 on, 1 out. Outside, ball one. And that is a shot right by Mark's face. And Chase is aboard with a single. Up steps Brock Belayhouse. 2 on, 1 out. And that is fouled straight back. 0-1. Whenever someone says I've been working on a pitch, I feel like that shuts the batter down immediately.
I wasn't gonna move.
1-2 count. And he goes. Strike 3. And Brock will strike out there. 2 outs in the inning. 2 on. Josh Gradwall steps up, who's been walking like crazy today, and he's facing a pitcher that has been prone in the past to the walk. Slow curve right there. Ball 1. A little bit of a cricket pitch right there. Didn't pan out. Pitch that was right down the middle of the plate. 2-1.
Knuckled at the last second.
3-1 now as they reload on balls. Mark does have a base to work with, but would love to get Josh right here. And there's the ephus we've been waiting for. It's a foul ball, 2-2.
Oh, couldn't have sawed me off more.
Mark's signature ephus. Is it full? Never mind, then full count. And barely misses, walks Josh Gradwall. And up steps Jake Oliver. 4 home runs on the year. Still 0-0 here in the bottom of the first. Lays off the high slider. Ball 1. One and 1.
Jake, that was so fast.
Was that a speed check? Oh. Okay.
4 miles an hour. That was really fast. He's just looking for out.
Love those pitches.
Catch him on my feet, you know?
One of these days, that's going to work. Yeah. 2-1. Does not go. 3-1 now to Jake. And there's the ephus, and he lays off of it. And that is the first run of the game. 1-0, Enforcers lead it. And Drew Williams will step to the plate. And that is in play. Mark will throw it and get the runner at first. It was a close play, but the runner does not come in from third to score. We go to the top of the second, score 1-0. Mark made that a little closer than we thought it had to be. But nonetheless, Josh Gradwall. Go back to the mound where he left off. Josh has 5 starts this year so far, and he's only given up 1 earned run, and it was with his grand slam to Peter McNeil. 3 of those runs were unearned because Brock walked the bases full. And Mark Campanero will step in. Right down the heart, strike one. Fouled back 0-2. Josh is one of the best in the league at getting ahead of hitters. Throws that sinker wide, 1-2. And that's to Jake, who knocks it down. And Chase Winkler has had his difficulties at first. Would have been a highlight play. And I might have to start making a compilation of Chase not catching the ball at first. Tough to see. Well, he scored an error. DJ Oliver steps in. Outside, ball one. DJ going with the orange bat. Trails inside, 2-0. That pitch fouled back. Three and one now. And he lays off for ball four. Runners on first and second. They reload on balls here. No outs here in the top of the second inning. 1-0 Enforcers lead it. Swings at that first inside slider. 0-1. 2-1. Three and one. And he does not go. Walks, the base is loaded. And Josh Gradwell's in a little bit of trouble here. Up steps Keaton McKay. Bases loaded. A little bit behind the pitch there. 1-1 count. Fouls back that 1-2. No outs here. Top of the second. Does not go, holds. Now 2-2. Full count again. Got him, strike three. And Keaton looked like he wasn't trying to swing there. Josh with a very clutch pitch there to get the first out of the inning. And up steps, who else? Oh, goes down there? God. Oh, yeah. Up steps, Silver Slugger last year, Mark Campanero. A chance to do some damage here. The Pilots need a run to tie the game here against the best rookie pitcher in the AWA right now, Josh Gradwell. And that's in play to Jake, and he'll get the out at home. Great play from Jake Oliver to get an out. And the score will remain 1-0. He threw that home. When Jake's not pitching, he's over in that shortstop position. He plays that better than anyone in the AWA. Gold glove in his first year in the AWA. That's ball one. Inside strike there, 1-1. DJ made up his mind. He was swinging at that one before it was thrown. 1-2. Got him. Strike three. And Josh Gradwell gets out of a jam once again. He continues his electric streak of no earned runs, except for his first appearance. And up steps Chase Winkler. The score still 1-0. That's tough to see from a Pilot's point of view. They had the bases loaded and they couldn't capitalize. And that's a nice slider there from Mark Campanero. 0-1. A little bit of a spike there. Okay. 2-1 now. Chase singled in his first at bat in this game. Slow pitch inside, 3-1. So where Mark usually brings out the ephus. And there it is, but he does not go for it. Ball four. And Chase is aboard. Brock Blehouse steps to the plate as they reload on some balls here.
He's losing it. We were kind of getting strikes. Oh, it smells like good flowers back here. You smell?
Yeah, I don't know where they are.
Yeah.
He's all messed up.
Yeah, I almost knocked it over. Dead center.
Here we go. And that is popped up to Josh for the first out of the inning. Brock Blehouse missed that by barely anything. If the holes were lined up, that had a chance, but nonetheless, that'll be one out here in the bottom of the second. So I have a little bit of an ephus there, 2-0. Another ephus there. 3-0 Josh. Very patient at the plate today. And Josh does not look at. Yeah.
I'm here to hit.
Will walk.
Give me an ephus.
Jake calling for an ephus.
Sorry, bud. I didn't know you're out. Here you go. Here you go. Mark, you want one?
The score here 1-0 here in the bottom of the second. The Enforcers lead. That slider's just out of the zone.
That is zone, right?
1-1, yeah. And that's in play to Mark, who can't make the play. Just out of the reach of the pitcher, Mark Campanero. And Jake Oliver will get on. Bases loaded. Right there, ball one. Williams leads the league in RBI. Three and 0. He'll walk him on 4 straight pitches. The score now 2-0 Enforcers. And up steps Chase Winker. Winkler, that is. Big spot here for the power hitting righty. Does not go. Ball 1. And that's a shot to the second baseman. He'll take a... He'll be safe at the plate. We'll wait for the scoring, but Keaton McKay almost turned a double play. And Josh Campanero couldn't hold on at first. 2 runs will score there. 4-0 the score. Now 2 outs.
I'm not up.
Brock Blouse will step up.
Say, we played at Shoreline back when it was still asphalt here. God, I really played in the parking lot.
Yeah, you play first and goal.
Yeah, what?
Well, Brock's bringing out the bat skills for this one.
Okay. Yeah. 2 cousins. Max and Drew.
And that is gone! 2-run shot for Brock Blouse. Turns on the first pitch.
Come on, baby!
Off the foul pole.
It's either foul or it's gone. Bro.
Yeah. Brock Blouse, dingers or nothing mentality.
He redeems himself.
Yeah. 6th home run of the year, a 2-run shot. The score now 6-0. And Josh will step to the plate.
How does he always bat from behind?
Outside, ball 1.
Please, just throw me something.
And he knocks it down. He'll be safe at first. He did indeed get him to swing there, but unfortunately they couldn't get the out. And up steps Jake Oliver. That's flared up to the first baseman for the out, and that'll end the inning. 6-0 the score as we head. Is this the top of the 3rd already? Jeez. Huh? Well, here we are in the top of the 3rd. Oh, DJ's just been dialed at nailing the other pitchers in the face today.
I'm just out here checking. I'm assuming it's me because I know with the bat. Oh, Josh. Oh, wait, no, it's me.
Oh, Josh is up.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I was going to say, like, wait, hold on.
All 1. Holds there. 2-0 now. Two 2-1 now. Three and 1. Lays off of it, ball 4. Keaton McKay, step up here, the leadoff man. Barely misses outside, ball 1. 2-0.
Trying to figure out how to fix that hole there.
Down the middle, 2-1. Yeah, it's had better days.
Yeah, we don't want to rag it.
And he's late on that one, evens the count, 2-2.
Let's go, Keaton. Hey, where we can't get on, baby. Let's go.
Does not go. 3-2. It was, I don't know, it was too close for me to
Come
call.
on, baby. Excellent hole, my guy.
Don't think my appeal guy was looking, but to me it looked like he didn't go. Full count. And that'll be wide. Ball 4. Runners on first and second here. No outs. Mark Campanero steps to the plate. The Pilots down 6-0 here in game 3. Rubber match. And he hits that in play. And we'll look at the review booth. Trey Cluxton at the review booth says he's safe.
Oh, I got him. He came off the bag.
Did he come off the bag?
I didn't see that part.
Well, if he came off the bag, we're going to look at the review booth. We're looking at the review booth.
He's laying on the ground behind the tree. You know he can see us.
The fact that Josh just said with all the cameras sounds like he's a little guilty. But we'll look at the booth here. And Josh now admitting he was out. Unfortunately, he was in there safe initially, but went off the bag for the out. And now there's one away here in the top of the third. Low for ball 1. Three and 0. Inside there, 3 and 1. And that is barely foul. A little late on that one, breaks the count full. And he gets him. What a pitch from Josh Gradwall. There's now 2 outs away. For the Pilots. Ball 1. Goes there, 1 and 1. Fouls that one straight back, 1 and 2. Barely misses there, 2 and 2 count now. And that's in play to the pitcher, and he gets the out, and the Enforcers take game 3. Josh Gradwall keeps his impressive no earned run streak alive. His last 3 starts, no runs allowed. That has never happened in the AWA. Enforcers take 2 of 3, and if the Enforcers have 2 pitchers in Jake Oliver and Josh Gradwall, this is the best team in the AWA right now. Enforcers now 10 and 8. Pilots fall 1 game below 500.
Brad not being here.
You guys know what time it is. It's that time. It's that time of day. I got so many things. So many things to carry.
Jack, are you using your car for the next couple days? Yeah. I can't use my car for...
Oh, jeez. So we just got, we've upgraded the clubhouse. Now we have better stuff. Oh, I gotta turn the stupid thing off. I gotta do the thing.
If it's not that, then it's the truck. Jack, I'm doing a full clean right now on one of them, so. I don't care. I'll clean your car for free.
That's like saying, no, I don't.
Jack, I'll detail it for free.
But you don't get your car.
For free, Jack. I'll
That's
detail
not-
it.
No. No, you can't just take my only way of driving around. The fuck? Where's the mic?
I got it. Oh, that one? Yeah. Does that one even work?
Which one?
The other one, the second mic?
I think it's just turned down.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't do one. I don't think at all last week. So there's tons of people with like questions and stuff. Okay, we're here doing it. What do you guys want to know this time? I still got to make an actual thing for answering questions.
I gotta do a quick shout out for.
Oh yeah, Omar Jake's here.
Yo, where am I? Oh, it's late.
Yeah, you're anywhere.
Oh, shout out to Omar, #1 Enforcers fan from day one. Thanks, man.
You heard it here first. Thank you, Omar, for being a big Enforcers fan. You give Jake the power to go out there and stomp people every day. Was the last one a no-hitter? That's a good question. I don't think so. I also don't know how to check. Because doing all the stats is not easy. Chat die? Hello? Usually you guys are clamoring for an opportunity to ask a question. Quick games today. It's only like 7:30. Time is it? 7:40. We're good. It's like still bright out. I'm all about it. Thanks, Trey. That was technically opposite field. Edward, you don't right now, unfortunately. Maybe one day. But we're just trying to get everybody out and keep enough people here that we can like make it run smooth.
You're moved into third for betting odds to win MVP.
Oh, let's go. I finally figured out how to hit. So.
Matt, I only had to leave because there were so many things that I had to try to do.
Just falling apart in the second half of the season.
I was trying to do typing. Then I had to do live stream. And then I had to do stats. Stats is the hardest. Stats is so tough. So many moving parts and so many things that I don't understand still. And yes, that was the fastest 3-game series we've literally ever had. Half an hour per game for 3 games. Unbelievable. I'm so about it. Next game is on Thursday, and it is the Nighthawks versus the Stingers.
Yeah.
Again?
The Stingers only can play on Thursday.
Oh, that's right. Stingers can only play on Thursday, so.
And I use the Nighthawks as like a plug and play team. And just shaped up that way.
So yeah, Thursday, 5:45 Pacific Standard Time. What bats do they use? We use Easton Pro Sticks bats. And we have one Axe bat as well.
One of these days we'll get a prompter that just says all the common questions.
I need to like write a thing on the bottom.
Yeah.
Or like in the description. I just need to write an actual. Yeah, I need to write an actual post about it too, because people aren't going to read the description. That died years ago. How to get into AWA? No. We're really not looking for more people right now. We have enough people, and we have enough people who we know already want to play. So right now, we're not looking to expand at all. Maybe eventually, but this year, nah. This is our first year, quote unquote, post COVID. So we got a lot of stuff going on this year. We're all very busy.
You gotta thank Chase and Brock for that, because I think I couldn't have taken another year. So I was like, hey, best pitching prospect, other than DJ, straight to the enforcer.
Yeah.
We are doing another All-Star game this year, and that's going to be a good one. Home run derby? Oh, geez, I don't know. At this point, I'm thinking Alex? For home run derby winner.
Oh,
I don't know, yeah. Home run derby is completely different than, like, hitting in-game.
I almost won it.
Yeah, Jake, you almost won it. I've only ever hit one home run in the home run derby through the last 2 years, so I'm not going to win. T-Rob, we are already done.
I'm gonna start thinking about freaking flights.
Yeah, I know. I have so much shit going on that I haven't been taking
Yeah, those.
Is there a certain age? Nah. If we know you personally, then, like, and you're interested, then we've done that. But we have enough people to fill out all the gaps that we need covered for stuff.
Which one are you using?
This close one, the short one. Home run derby is my favorite. Yeah, the home run derby is really fun, just because we get to goof off and just like yell at each other.
Maybe we set up like after like a Thursday or one of the games where it's just kind of like whoever's going.
Yeah.
And
Or
then,
like
a lot of people go. Well, I got I got room for 12 and then.
Lots of guys. Yeah, that's absolutely true.
he's kind
But it's like you get to a point where it's like, I want the best person to play, and if maybe they can't go, like that. Yeah, but we still want, and then like if they show up, you can throw them in the field, it's like a field on.
yeah. Yeah, there's
Were you happy with the outcomes of the games? You're goddamn right I was, because we are already done. I could not possibly be happier about that at all. After the last like four series we've had have gone forever. I'm excited to be done when it's A, still light out, and B, before 8 o'clock. We got started pretty close on time. We finished way ahead of schedule.
yeah, thanks, sir.
I'm about it.
Remember I throw my sink.
Also ignore me. I'm playing on my phone. I'm trying to AFK woodcut. See you, Jake. I got to get my total level up. 2101, by the way. Where is the game? We are north of Seattle. Where'd Brock go? Brock usually likes doing this with me. A little disappointed he's not here right now. No, I'm upset about it. Don't worry, TT. Once we end it, you'll be able to watch the whole stream back in 720 at least. I don't actually know how like good quality it is before it fully renders afterwards, but I know that we do stream it in 720 at max right now just because we use Wi-Fi. It's really hard to do 1080 or else it would just be glitchy and laggy the whole time, and that is not fun. Oh, man. I didn't even do a lot today, and I'm tired. Oh, we still got fun here. Dimitri, maybe eventually. We get that question, like, constantly. Eventually, it will probably happen. Scheduling that is a pain just because they do pre-recorded stuff and we don't know like what their schedule is, and they have like a not more legit operation, but they have a more like communal, like outreach type thing, like to do like events and stuff like that. We don't really do that, so we don't know what their schedule is. Maybe one day, eventually, depending how it goes. I mean, hey, the All-Star game for MLB is out here next year, so maybe they fly out here for to see us. I'm just saying. Mad, yes, it's tough. We all got 9 to 5s, and we all work either south or north of Seattle, and trying to get through Seattle at like 5 o'clock is literally impossible. Like Seattle, I think is what, like 14 miles, 15 miles away from where we are right now. It could take you 45 minutes, easy. I don't personally talk to the MLW guys. I don't have access to the Instagram account or the Twitter account, which is probably for the best. But I haven't also like reached out to them just because, I don't know, just haven't. It's not really my call to make. Like all in all, Jack does basically everything else behind the scenes, like outside of us playing and then me doing this. Everything you see is Jack. The TikToks, the YouTube videos, the Twitter stuff, post about it, it's all Jack. He's working himself to death. Ah, there's so many bugs now. Also, venting about living in Washington now. There didn't used to be a bunch of bugs, like 10 years ago. Then it started getting warmer every year, and now there's just bugs everywhere. Little gnats, little skeeters. No horseflies, thank God. If you live on the East Coast, you know what I'm talking about. No June bugs. Shout out to my people from the Southeast. We did not, John. That's not a terrible idea. I mean, I guess he might be. I don't actually watch any of MLW stuff. I do every now and then. Like they have a good setup going. Yeah, honestly, at this point, like the more leagues there are, the more leagues like get like a footing. Like it just makes it easier for everybody. The demographic for like outside sports is absolutely growing. Like I mean, you guys can see it on ESPN. Like cornhole, they got spike ball on there now. Like there's lots of like not little sports, but smaller sports that are definitely gaining more traction. That I'm excited to see. I love seeing like random sports that I like have played or like know about, and then see them on TV. I'm like, all right, let's go, baby. Mark, we have not been doing a lot of those recently. It takes not a long time to edit, but it takes like long enough to edit that at the moment we just haven't done it. I mean, we definitely do get cold enough in the winter for snow, like, but usually doesn't get anything lower than, what was it this year? I think this year might have gotten into the teens, but it really doesn't get like frigid. It gets cold enough to snow, and then it snows for a little bit, and then it's pretty much it. Every team's record, yeah. Let me walk back over here to the thing. All right, let's put them up. Oh, actually, now that I'm over here, I'm gonna grab the camera and show you guys what I do all the time for camera angles, because you guys ask about that all the time. And you're like, how do I do it? What do you guys use? I don't know what we use. I just know that I have this little thing right here. And move chair. Get out of here. All right. So this is our little stream thingy. I don't know what the app is called, but we have all of our like camera angles will usually be up here in the corner. When we have multiple angles, you can hit this and it goes like 2 cameras. Countdowns, screen overlays, player stuff, all that. Sound effects sitting right here. Standings we got right here. What do we got? So These are outdated. We've had to mess around a lot with scheduling because some teams can't have everybody here all the time. So we've had to kind of pick and choose where games are going. So Stingers can only play on Thursdays because of commitments from some of their players. So they've been playing a lot on Thursdays. So these standings aren't accurate even from last week. So we'll figure that out eventually. But then we have all this stuff, and then all the rest of the player rosters. And then scoreboard wise is down here. You can like when you turn it on, you can like add score, lower score, all that happy easy stuff. And then editing it, you just go to edit. And then I can move this around. So like whenever I do that, I literally just do that. And it moves to the middle. Super easy, super, I don't know why I tried to touch that. I'm stupid. Goes back there, done. So yeah, that's our stream setup. And then that's connected to our audio switcher. And then that goes to all the microphones, except the microphone in the back. Dog, you better get this out of here. If we're big enough to get like dating apps and stuff, like, or like spam from like adult websites, does that mean we've made it? Does that mean we're cool now? I think that means we made it, right? Like, that's how that works. Okay, actually, I'm just going to leave this over here so I can do everything easier. I'm lazy. I don't actually like working hard. I mean, you guys can see that from when I'm just sitting around doing nothing all the time with the scoreboard. Oh, hey, the scoreboard's wrong. Yeah, I know. Because I'm not paying attention. Because I'm on my phone. Or talking to somebody. Or doing literally anything else. Because it's hard to pay attention for 2.5 hours Mondays and Thursdays for like... Well, I mean, we're going to be doing this until, what, at least... Live streams, I think, until like at least the middle of August. So that's not necessarily like a close amount of time to know. And we're back. All right. Beverages. We are not sponsored by any beverage companies yet. Mostly because I think Jack still wants to make this a family-friendly environment. Okay, let's catch up on all the stuffs I missed. Cool, cold thing, pilots, Corvette. Where were you today? Pilots won 1 game. Do I know the app? No, I do not. Sorry, Zach. It's how much work you guys do behind the scenes. Yeah. A lot goes on, but I mean, it's good fun. It's worth it. OMG, the real Shakira. We are from Washington. A-Top, so the way that we have our stream set up right now, I forget what the actual app is called. Wait, is it on here? Can I do that? Is that a thing? No. No. Yes? No. Whatever. I don't know or care enough to futz with this right now. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. What was the question? Oh, yeah. So we use smartphones right now just because it's really easy and we have enough of them to get enough angles. Cameras are not cheap, funny enough. Like, I have a camera. It's a Canon 80D with, like, a pancake lens, and it was, what, like, I think $750 all in all when it was all said and done. So that was not cheap. I spent like my entirety of my first like stimmy check on that. I've made better investments. I haven't used it enough yet to like justify it, but we'll get there. When is our next game? Our next game is on Thursday, which is the Northern Nighthawks, my team, versus the Southern Stingers, the red team. Hopefully my team wins because we need wins. Also, hopefully it doesn't rain. Is it supposed to rain on Thursday? I hope not. It's rained almost every single day that... Oh, for fuck's sake. God damn it. So, the joke is that literally every time the Stingers play, which is on Thursdays, it has rained for like a month and a half straight. Which is so annoying. And it's going to rain again on Thursday, so... And it's going to be cold. It's going to be like 60. Summer hasn't started for us up here in Washington, Seattle area. It's barely even gotten to spring. And we have 2 weeks until, what's it called? Summer. So, we'll see how that goes. Oh, speaking of sponsors, we are. I don't think we're sponsored by Axe. I don't know what it's like. I don't know what it is, but we do have a custom Axe Wiffle Ball bat. Yes, Matt, it is always supposed to rain in Washington. Funny enough, we really don't get that much rain. It's just always like a mist. Which, I don't know. Everyone says Seattle's like the rainy capital of the world. Not close. It's not even the rainy capital of, I don't think, like, America, honestly. I know for a fact Florida gets more rain, like, overall, like per inch. They get way more. A-Top, you do only need 2 camera angles for a successful stream. You need 3 for AWA. A woman's won what? It is very much a sausage fest here at the AWA, unfortunately. Jay, we are all done. Actually, what time is it? 8 o'clock? Alright, I'm going to do 5 more minutes, and then I am going to go home. Yeah. Is Tommy signed? That is the real question. Mark asking the hard-hitting questions. I do not know. God, I hope so. God, I hope so. Because he's really good. He's really good. I would like it if he wanted to come back and play forever. That'd be great. Zach, I'm sure there probably is somewhere. We don't have one here. J Mill, any predictions on how many total dingers in the All-Star game? It's a good question. I'm hoping a few. If we don't, we are going to be hurting. For reasons you guys will find out eventually. I don't know when we're allowed to reveal it, but I'm not going to reveal it. I'm just gonna drop little teasers here and there. Keep you guys on your toes. Go into the field to hit a home run. I'll do that before I end the stream. I don't want to do that right now. Josie, a prospect? That's a good question. If I wasn't in the league already, I'd probably be asking the same thing. But I got lucky and also went to high school with Jack. And was there for the first time we ever did this, like, in high school, and it was called the EWBL. Good fun that was. R.I.P. Evan Zhao. Still miss you, bud. Yeah, I think Tommy's in. I want to say he's in college. I feel like he just graduated like last year, or he just graduated, or he's graduating this year. I forget which one it is. You do not have to pay to play in the AWA, but you do got to pay for your jerseys. Just because the jerseys aren't cheap. And we don't do like huge bulk orders, at least for us when we play. So we had to get them all customized, like with all of our names on them and stuff. So I think I still owe Jack money for that, actually. I think I owe him like $40.
Oh.
Connor. I showed up late this time. We'll be back on Thursday though, dude. Don't worry. See you, Max. See you, Zach. See you. Basically everybody who's already said bye, even though they're already gone. I still mean it. All right. I am gonna cut it off there because I'm tired and I gotta do stuff still. And it's nice and early, so I get to actually have a little bit of sunlight to do them in. So, thank you very much for tuning in today for this beautiful day we ended up getting with the... Who played? The Pacific Pilots versus the Eastern Enforcers. That's the teams. Enforcers, Pilots. It was good games. We will see you back on Thursday at 5:45 for the Nighthawks versus the Stingers. Hopefully it'll be rainy. Not rainy. Hopefully it'll be nice out. But we'll see what happens. And I'll hit one home run before I go. I'm just gonna turn it off and then I'm gonna mute it and then just go do that for a couple times. See what happens. All right. Thanks for tuning in, guys. See you next time.